your friends are assholes. Excuse my profanity. I don't mean to use profanity. I'm trying to work on that, but I have to get the point across somehow. So you might be like, Julian, what do you mean? Like we've been friends forever and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, they make fun of you. Dude, are they helping you become the person that you want to be? You've been friends for how long and you're still in the same position? Look, I get it. Some friends are good. They're good friends. Like, I don't blame you. I have friends like that. But you need to be very selective with who you let into your circle. Your circle is basically the people who you interact most with. I don't know if you've ever heard that one quote, you are what you eat. And that is the same thing with friends and your mind and the content you consume. You are what you consume. It doesn't just apply to food. It applies to content as well and the people who are around you. They say that you're the average of around like the 3 people you're most with, right? So if you're around winners, you are going to become a winner. You're going to become the 4th winner. If you hang around 5 alcoholics, you're going to become the 6th. If you hang around 5 smokers, you're going to become the 6th. You have to be very particular who you hang around. And I've realized this in recent times, or the last few months since I graduated. Being out of that environment, if you've been on my YouTube channel for a little bit, you'll realize that I didn't really like school. School wasn't really my thing. Just too many degenerate people, too many people who weren't ambitious, too many people who were lazy, just leeches. And the problem with school is that I had to be there. Like, legally you have to be in school, which kind of sucks. And if not, you'll go to court. So anyways, the point is that I was in such an environment with these leeches that I just felt like when I tried getting out of the bucket, like, I don't know if you ever heard that one analogy of crabs in a bucket. And when one crab would try to leave, the other crab would just drag that one crab back into the bucket. And that's how I felt at school. Just like I couldn't do anything. And whenever I tried to achieve something, I just get like belittled, and my mindset would just completely change. But now graduating, I've realized you got to keep your circle very, very small. The only people who are in my circle are my girlfriend, my best friend, and Jesus. That's literally it. Not even my dad, not even my mom, not even my grandma, not even my sisters, not even my brothers, not even my boss, not even my coworkers. It's my girlfriend, Jesus, and my best friend. That's it. You have to keep your circle small, because if you have a big circle, you're gonna have all these ideas influencing your decision. And it's happened to me before, man. It's happened to me before. I've been wanting to do a lot of stuff, but just like talking to my dad, like especially parents, or especially people you're like close to, family. The point is, you need to keep your circle small, because if you have a lot of people, you have all these ideas and minds influencing your decisions. The problem with nowadays is that a lot of people, they don't think for themselves. They take opinions from everybody, like, oh, I just asking around. Like, that's the wrong mindset you should have. You need to be your own independent thinker. You need, like, it's okay to take aspects from people. It's okay to take ideas. But when you do it to everybody, especially people you don't even know, that's where the problem comes in. If you have a mentor that you hired, then yes, I go asking questions because you paid for him. He knows what's best for you. But if you're like just asking, I don't know, random grandma at the gas station, hey, I'm talking to this girl, should I marry her? Should I do this? Should I ask her? Should I buy flowers? The grandma doesn't freaking know. The grandma don't know nothing. And she's over here influencing your mind, and she don't know what's best for you because she doesn't know all the details of the situation. So the point is, you need to keep your circle small and only trust people that you know are improving you. That is the key. You need to keep your circle small and only have a few friends and believe in God. Read your Bible, man. So what's the solution to this? So you might be like, Julian, okay, so I get rid of my asshole friends. They make fun of me. What do I do now? So you attract what you are. So if you're a good person, you're going to attract good people. If you are a person who shows potential, you will attract good people. I've realized this. So recently I've met this man. His name is Rick, and he's a millionaire, has tons of cars, super cool dude. I work with him all the time. He offers me work all the time, and he teaches me things here and there. And I feel like it's because he sees a lot of potential in me. I have a potential to, be a good person. I have a potential to be a good salesman. I have a potential to, be at the kind of level that he's at right now. If you're a good person and you're willing to learn, you will attract those kind of people who are willing to teach. So just remember that. Another thing I get a lot of people are kind of scared to be alone. They don't say it publicly, but you can tell when you're talking to them about the certain people that they hang around. So let's say you have a friend who hangs around gangbangers or something, or wannabe gangsters, and you tell them, hey man, like, why are you hanging around these people? These people are, they do bad stuff, they steal stuff, like, why are you hanging around these people? And then they come up with excuses like, oh, well, he helped me lend some money, or I don't know, but I just feel bad. They are scared to be alone, and that is the problem. You have to be alone for a little bit. And I tell everybody, the thing is, you're not even alone. God is there with you. He's walking this journey of success with you. He's with you in every step. But a lot of people don't want to realize that, because they don't feel him. They don't feel like they feel him, but he's there. Go ask him for advice. Go read your Bible. Go read it. Go ask him for advice. Pray. That's the only person you should really only have in your circle. You shouldn't be asking these gangbanger wannabe gangsters for advice. If you want advice on how to steal, how to be a gangbanger, then yeah, go ask them. But do you really want to be that? No. Of course you don't. All you need is Christ. That's all you need. That's the only person you should need. It's okay to be alone. You're gonna be alone, romantically and just in general, socially, for a while. A lot of people aren't even at the level where they're trying to succeed, where they're trying to build success, where they're trying to do stuff with their life, trying to build something bigger than themselves. There's not a lot of people like that. So you're not gonna find a lot of people like that, and you're gonna walk this journey alone. Maybe months, maybe years, but you need to hold frame. You need to stand up and stand straight, and Christ will help you do that. You're not walking alone. You're really not. He's with you everywhere you go. You just kind of have to endure that kind of loneliness for a little bit if you're willing to succeed. And I've realized that being alone, not only like romantically but socially, kind of sucks. You know, I've had my best friend for a long time, and he's helped me through a lot of things. But like before that, when I first got here to the United States, I was like 13, 14, 15. I don't remember, like 16 or something. And I didn't know anybody. I had no clue, and I was scared. I felt like isolated. I felt like secluded. I felt just alone. And I realized that I needed that, to realize that a lot of people aren't even worth having around. It's better off to be alone than to be with pack snakes. That's what I've realized. Better off to be alone with Christ than to be in a group with the devil. So just the key points, I guess I'll just recap the video. You attract what you are. So if you're a good person and willing to learn, you'll have people willing to teach. Stop hanging around your asshole friends, man. I don't know why people still hang around people like that. It makes no sense to me. They make fun of you, they mock you, they laugh at you whenever you try to do something that improves your life. They get jealous of you. Like, I don't know why people are still friends with people like that. That makes no sense. They're literally dragging you down, like the analogy I gave of the crabs in the bucket. They're just dragging you down. You can't get out of the bucket because they're just dragging you down, and you still accept it. That's what I don't get as people. And you know, they influence you to do bad stuff too. And you're gonna be alone. A lot of people are scared to be alone, but are you willing to be successful? Then that's the kind of risk and the kind of pain you have to endure to become successful, to even see a little sliver of success. So it's up to you. But I was your host, Julian. Kind of flopped this video a little bit, I feel like. I don't know. I'm rusty. I haven't uploaded videos in a little bit, so I'm just kind of But yeah, I'll let you go. And remember, never stop improving yourselves.